What's going on, everybody? My name is Scott Simpson. I'm a #1 best-selling author. I've written 2 books with my wife, Fox in the Mountain, A Parable, and Fox in the Mountain, Creating Your Path to Abundance. I'm also the co-founder of fastbestseller.com, where we teach authors just like you how to get their books out there and how to make them bestsellers very, very quickly. Today I'm going to talk to you about book publishing companies, how to find a company that works for you. If you decide you want to go the traditional route, you kind of need to know what you're doing. And a lot of the times when an author gets a book advance and they get a book purchase, their work is purchased by a publishing company, things tend to get a little emotional. They're excited. They start to overlook things in their contract, and that can make things difficult for them in the long run. So I want to make sure that you understand what to look for and how to choose a publishing company that'll work for you. Okay, the first thing that you need to look at is the money. And I know that a lot of people, they don't want to think about that, or money isn't everything, right? Well, when you're publishing your book, you want to make sure that you get the most for it that you possibly can, because you've written this masterpiece. You're an artist. You worked on this thing. You think it's valuable, right? Obviously you do, or else you wouldn't be trying to get it bought by a publishing company. So make sure that your advance is solid. You can use that advance to leverage other offers from different publishing companies. You also want to look at your royalty payment structure. You want to make sure that you're getting enough on the back end. You want to make sure that you're getting a big enough cut from every book sale. All right, and then you can have your agent take a look at that. They're obviously going to be enticed to get the best deal possible because they're going to get a commission based off of what you receive. But just make sure that you know what you're doing. The next thing that you want to look at is the publisher's track record in your niche or category. Are you a science fiction writer who's trying to get published with somebody who focuses on outdoor living or something like that? Publishing companies, they're only going to publish in their niche or category, but you want to make sure that the type of book, the style of book, the category that you're writing in is something that they're an expert of. Now, if you're just looking at a publishing company who publishes fiction works and yours is very narrow niche of fiction, you want to make sure that they know what they're doing in that category. And you can take a look at their other books just by doing a Google search or getting on Amazon and seeing how their books sell, how they're placed in their rankings and their categories, and how many bestsellers they have, and really maybe reach out to other authors and see what they think of that company before you lock into any agreement, because you want to make sure that if this is a long-term thing, that you are going to be as happy as possible for as long as possible. The next thing you want to look at is the agreement, the actual contract. You want to take a look at that, make sure there isn't anything hidden, figure out how long the contract is for, what you are entitled to. Have an attorney take a look at it. Sometimes your literary agent, they'll tend to overlook it. They'll tend to overlook things just because they want to get paid. But you can take it to an attorney, make sure that everything's squared away, make sure that your rights aren't just completely destroyed by a contract. You want to make sure you still maintain some rights. Okay, and then it comes to longevity. How long is your publisher willing to work with you? Is this a one-time deal, or are they going to, are they agreeing to publish other works that you have? Or do you maintain control over the other works that you create? Do they want the first dibs at publishing your other work, or can you go the self-publishing route and do things on your own? If you decide you don't like to go traditional, then can you do things on your own? Make sure that you take a look at that. And then the last thing you want to look at is how much say do you have? Like I said, you're an artist. You've created this masterpiece. It's your baby. How much say do you have when it comes to how the book looks, how it turns out, the cover of the book, the title font, the layout of the book, things like that? How much say do you have? Make sure that you don't give up those rights, because it's important that you maintain some say in your baby. Right? It only makes sense. So make sure that you have that. Obviously, publishing companies, they're going to be the experts at selling your book. You don't need to have say in how your book is marketed or sold. You want to have say in just how it turns out and how it looks. Okay, so hopefully I taught you some things today, and that'll help you narrow down your publishing company and help you figure out which publishing company you should choose. All right, if you enjoyed this information, make sure to go to fastbestseller.com because we've got some great information there for you on how to get your book published and how to make it a bestseller. It's good information, so make sure you go there, fastbestseller.com. Take care, have a fantastic day, and I look forward to talking to you again. Bye.